That one was an average temperature in certain areas of about 94 degrees.
Right.
That's the Campbell mine. Yeah, it does. Now, if I believe right, I don't quote me on this, but I think that the equation for that is for every 65 feet you add a degree. Now, that's kind of the ballpark is what I was told. It can vary a little bit from that, but that's going to kind of give you of what they're doing here. So there's a mine in Superior that goes down almost 7,000 feet, and I was talking to one of their maintenance guys, and he said it can reach up to 154 degrees. Yeah, so it can get hot, and it does stay. Like I said, most of it's damp. A lot of times you do want it wet because it keeps the dust out. So good question. Any other questions?
Did this mine have its own currency like a lot of mines did?
In the beginning they did. You'd go in, you'd have a certificate, and you go in, you could take it in. And a lot of times the bars would buy it from you because they wanted to have money instead.
Yeah.
The buyers would buy it from you, and then you take it. You'd have a county store, do things like that. They tried to make it their own entity, and after a while, then money started coming into play. Like I said, Bisbee was pretty big at the time. Bisbee and San Francisco were two of the largest provinces in this area. Like Phoenix and Tucson were just trading posts. When Bisbee was booming, it was 30 to 40,000 people, 5,000 to 6,000 working in the mine alone, and everything else based around that. Now across the parking lot, when you look across the street, the road over there, you'll see a lot of cobblestone. There was full of houses. They're all little, houses, full families living in there, working over here at the mine. Yeah, it was. They started out with the notes.
Sure. They unionize the miners?
No, a lot of that didn't start until after it was closed. Okay. Yep.
Only the mules
Only
were.
the mules. The mules ruined it for everybody. They were at a tight ship.
Yeah.
But so yeah, even with safety, okay, ocean, all that. So the safety, the best way I can explain it to people, and this is just kind of my own view of it, as from talking to everybody, is they didn't know what to do about safety because they didn't know what to make safe. But they knew there was going to be problems. So the problems outweighed the safety in the beginning. Okay. Now with everything into play, you got to have everything in place safely before you can even put anybody in there. Before it was like, let's just go with it.
Yeah.
And one thing too, people talk about the canary. The canary is more of a coal mine. That's going to be your gases. Here, what they used, even when the power didn't start in here till 1908, they had a power plant over in Lowell that was called the Copper Queen Power. That was ran by steam engines to begin with, and they still had to use candles in here to check oxygen. It was hard to light or a lot of flickering. You might want to get a hold of your shift boss, let them know they need to punch in and bring some more air in. Okay. Now you see the signs out there for radiation. The radiation here we monitor. I do that as well. The way that we have the air coming in, we push it into the rock. If you have ever had a basement like I did in Iowa, anywhere you go underground is going to be radiation. It's just a matter of how much. It's so low in here. What they do is they keep it regulated for the workers that come in here, us, and it's not even very traceable because we do keep it under control. So if anybody sees that, it's more for the people that work in here. We got to regulate our hours. Are we regulated by MSHA? We are not because it's not a working mine. But I can tell you as a safety manager, we follow it all, and I go through every morning.